Hi, my name's Molly. Welcome to Natural Winos. We are tasting and exploring natural wine on this YouTube channel. I hope that you will subscribe and comment below. Let's talk today about Catalonia. In Catalonia, as you probably know, they are Catalonian, not Spanish, and have been trying to secede from Spain, not with any success so far, but I wish them all the luck. Cellar 9 is made by this amazing winemaker named Moises. He has a property that is stunning, growing old carob trees, which were helped to fix the soil because it is a very crazy place with winds that sweep through, and fixing the soil, keeping the soil is very integral into having healthy grapes, healthy vines. And carob obviously was very popular when I was a child, but is not as popular today, thank God, as it was back then, back in the 70s. Thanks, Mom, but carob, yeah. Anyway, and there's all kinds. There's almond trees there, there's lemon trees, there's orange trees, there's wild herbs everywhere, and there's these old, gnarly vines that are just struggling and making this, just producing incredible fruit. And Moises is one of the kindest, sweetest, most community-minded winemakers that I've had the pleasure to meet this year and probably ever. Cellar 9 makes a Cab and Grenache blend, or Garnatxa blend. They make a few other wines too. He is a 0-0, they say, in the natural wine world, so no sulfur at all. There's obviously sulfites, which is a really great little gem of knowledge for you. Sulfur is something that is a preservative that winemakers use in conventional wine, huge quantities. In natural wine, there's controversy between, if you use sulfur, are you still a natural winemaker? Most people believe that yes, you can use up to about 70 milligrams per liter only at bottling, and you're still a natural winemaker. Moises uses 0, he uses none. He uses seeds, stems, skins, long contact with them, with the juice. I have words. And uses that as a preservative instead of using sulfur. But all fermentation creates sulfites. So in the United States, we have to put it contains sulfites if it contains more than 10 milligrams per liter of sulfites, not sulfur. So I see this all over the internet. I see this when I have conversations with people. People say, I am allergic to sulfur. I can't have that. It says sulfites. Well, if you can eat sauerkraut or drink kombucha, you are not allergic to sulfites because those are fermented products and they contain sulfites. They probably contain more sulfites, particularly dried fruit, than wine does. Think about conventional wine is up to 500 milligrams per liter at bottling, at picking and at bottling, and natural wine is up to 70. So tiny compared to what we use in conventional wine. And conventional wine has so many other additives that we're starting to discover through studies that people aren't actually allergic to sulfur as much as they are allergic to diammonium phosphate, which is the #1 yeast nutrient added to conventional wine and is also a fire retardant in cigarettes. So chew on that one. Or don't chew actually on that at all. There's controversy. I keep saying that word, but there's so much dialogue and conversation around natural wine and conventional winemakers poo-pooing it and saying it's inconsistent or that it can go bad. It can be mousy, which is a term that refers to sometimes natural wine can get this like kind of Frito-Lay flavor at the end, especially if it's been open too long. I've never ever, you experience it with sulfur-free wine sometimes. I've never experienced it with Moises wine, so I do think that the seed and skin and stem trick must be working. So this is really Cab and Grenache. You can definitely tell what it is. Very dusty, which is indicative of his place. The Grenache brings so much boysenberry, marionberry, currants, and then the cab is this like kind of a lifting it up with a little strength, a little tannin, a little, and that finish just goes on and on and on. Really great representation of Moises and his place there in Catalonia, and a really crushable, easy drinking, delicious red wine that anyone, no matter what they normally drink, would really enjoy. Cheers, thanks so much. Do subscribe if you like the content that you are seeing, and cheers.